Good morning. Slowing it down this morning, talking about co-regulation. So that's making your nervous system kind of settle down with somebody else. If you learned this in childhood, if you had a parent who would, hold you and calm you and breathe with you and soothe you, you might naturally reach out to other people for that kind of thing. If you didn't, you might self-soothe. You might be someone who feels like you kind of like a wild animal. You want to go off to the woods and go, deal with it yourself and then come back. So when you have those safe, healthy people around you to co-regulate with, it could be a hug, right? It could be holding a hand. It could be somebody putting a hand on your arm, something that says, I'm here, I got you. Maybe breathing with you. If you haven't had it, maybe that sounds hokey. Maybe that sounds like, oh, that sounds ridiculous. It's just uncomfortable, but it's really beautiful. And honestly, I think hugs are the absolute best. If I could just hug everybody in the world, I would. I would. Um, That's incredible. A lot of people know so little about the mind-body connection, but your mental state, your brain, it's wired to everything in your body, right? So it really does have impact. I want to talk a little bit about vagal theory. So, ventral vagal is you're calm, you're in a relaxed state, you're willing to take healthy risks, you feel safe in the world. Like that is where we want to be operating from, right at the top of this ladder. Your sympathetic state, that's where you're kind of activated. And this could be good or bad. So you're activated by situations or like triggered, right? By situations that are not good for you or that remind you of something that wasn't good. But sometimes we're also activated by growth. So your brain wants to keep things the same, right? It likes what it knows. And that's where you kind of control for keeping things the same. So when you try something new, maybe you're going to go give a speech in front of a crowd, or you're going to try to run, I don't know, an art table, or whatever it is that you want to do that you're trying to grow. That might also activate you and put you in this kind of anxiousness, right? So that's, I guess, what you could call that state, is kind of like a anxious, I need to do something about this. And then if you can't do anything about it, you might slip into this freeze. So then that is your dorsal vagal area of this map, where it's a shutdown. So that's where you might find your depression, where things feel kind of hopeless and you don't feel like there's anything you could do about it, or you just kind of withdraw. Maybe you compartmentalize, put things away, and just don't deal with it. So yeah, working on your nervous system is a way of kind of climbing back out of that to a healthy state. If you have a favorite co-regulation technique, drop it and share it with each other. Or regulation, but that could be a whole separate video, right? That's what you do on your own to calm down. I just think it's beautiful to have people around you. Maybe I didn't come from a household where there's co-regulation going on, so I was someone who would isolate, would withdraw and go deal with that on my own, and then come back once I had a handle on it. But to be able to have healthy, safe people around you who, even just a hug, right? Like, it's saying, I'm gonna hold the space exactly the size of you in the world. I got you. I think that's a beautiful thing, and I hope you have people like that around you. Have a good day. If you're still here for this is just a quote that I absolutely love that I got from the movie The Waitress many moons ago. I hope that someday somebody wants to hold you for 20 minutes straight, and that's all they do. They don't pull away, they don't look at your face, they don't try to kiss you. All they do is wrap you up in their arms without an ounce of selfishness in it.